name is Courtney Brown and I cook soul food, but I like to put a different twist on it. My grandmother taught me how to cook as I was growing up, so what I like to do is I infuse soul food with all the different flavors of the world. Today I'm gonna make a garlic bow tie with Italian sausage and a fresh, delectable broccoli rabe. You wanna boil your noodles first because that takes the longest. So I'm gonna do about half a box. Pour them right in my salted water. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave that uncovered and just put a little drop of olive oil, which will prevent the bow ties from sticking. And as soon as you put your stuff in and you have your salt and it's rolling, you're gonna take your spatula and just give it a quick little spin. So I turn on my wok here. I like the wok because the wok, it does something special to the garlic. I'm gonna take my extra virgin olive oil. So once you cover the bottom of the pan, you're gonna immediately go and toss your garlic right into the pan. So you'll hear that start to sizzle. Now, once that starts cooking, when you have a wok, you never want to use any metal instrument on your wok because it's going to damage it. And you could also hurt yourself by putting metal into your food. So you want to use a wooden or a plastic spoon. I just stir that a little bit. And while that cooks, I am going to take my sausage, make sure my pan is nice and hot. I'm going to take my oil, pour just enough oil in the bottom of my pan so that I can saute my yummy Italian sausage. Now, a lot of children do not like to eat the same food that us adults like to eat, but who can turn down an Italian sausage? So we take our sausage, lay that in, and as soon as you see your garlic browning like it's starting to do now, you toss your onions in there and that immediately stops your garlic from burning. But we like it a little crispy, so that's good. While your noodles are boiling, you wanna saute your broccoli rabe together with the onions and the garlic. Now, when I was in Italy, I noticed they didn't cut the sausage in half, but one main part to soul food is nice crispy meat in all our dishes. And the only way you can crisp your meat perfectly in a cast iron is to cut your meat and then let it brown. Now, it's important when you cut your sausage to make sure you drain your oil, because if you have liquid in your pan, you're kind of boiling your meat. So if you want a nice crisp finish on it, you have to drain your oil. I'm gonna grab my noodles and I'm gonna drain them. They are ready to come out. I make sure I give it a little shake, shake, shake. I'm gonna take them right there and I'm gonna toss them right with my broccoli rabe. Now I'm going to chop up my sausages because that is gonna be the finishing part of this dish. So I'm gonna grab a separate cutting board that I use for meats only. Careful, and you wanna get a really good sharp knife so that you're not fighting with your meat. You guys know what I mean, when you have to fight with your meat, tear it apart. I hate meat like that. I like my meat to be nice and well done. So I'm gonna make approximately bite-sized pieces. And sometimes when I'm stretching my sausage, I cut it in half again. I'm gonna chop up all my sausage, and what I like to do is I sprinkle the dish with sausage because everything tastes better sizzled with a little pork. Gonna toss the whole entire thing together. It's the easiest thing to do. I mean, you actually could teach your children how to do this. I'm gonna take my sausage, I'm gonna bring my wok over to me, and I'm gonna put everything together. And let me tell you, when your friends and family taste this, they're gonna come back for more. So I just lightly sprinkle it on top because I love the way yummy sausages look on top of bow ties and broccoli rabe. I mean, I just get right into this right away. The most important part of this dish is the Parmesan cheese. So what I do is I sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese. Then I take the fresh Parmesan cheese for all my foodies out there who prefer fresh Parmesan cheese. I open that and I just sprinkle it right on top. See how yummy that looks? That looks delicious. I'm telling you, everyone loves this dish. So I get my plate, it's as simple as this, and I just plate it just like that. I make sure I put a lot of sausage on top because that's the kind of thing that people go for first. And voila, I'm ready to eat, and this looks delicious. Mmm, yummy. Now this is Italian soul food. Thanks, Grandma.